The Taybor. This is Space 1999 Season 2. Let's talk about this episode. It was okay. Um, there wasn't a lot going on. That's my problem. It wasn't anything particularly cringe really happening. So we'll start out with the story. I'll give it a 1, which is like sort of an okay score. So 1 out of 2 means it was okay. 2 out of 2 means it was amazing. So storyline, I'll give it a 1 point. This guy Taybor shows up. He wants to do some trading. About 3 seconds into it, he starts talking about how Maya's the best and all that. I wish they wouldn't have given her that makeup. It's very unflattering in my opinion. I just don't like the way that it makes her face look weird in the widow's peak and the thing. I don't know. They didn't make the makeup very pretty in my opinion. So they kind of ruined her looks but anyways, he keeps saying, oh, she's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So it's obviously he wants to trade something for her. The script doesn't tell us that for a while, though. I'm going to give the pacing 1 point. It was okay. It was slightly slow. All these episodes are slow, but this was slow and not a lot of interesting things going on, just discussing back and forth. What should we trade? He can teleport us back home. A lot of this, like, he can use his jump drive and go into hyperspace and get us back. And then Koenig doesn't know exactly how to explain the coordinates to him. So it was all right. Like it wasn't like garbage or anything, but it was just okay. It wasn't that exciting for me. The artistry, I'm going to give it 1.5 because the show still looks really good. There wasn't very many sets, but when they go to Taybor's ship and they show everything, it's pretty cool. Overall, this show has like great sets. Like production values are awesome. So the music is kind of, funky, but it is for that time. They kind of changed up the music a little bit, made it more funkier, which I don't like as much, but it is, it is what it is. The characters, I was toying with this one. I'll give it a 1 for the characters. Like they're fine. I thought Taybor was like kind of annoying a little bit. And he didn't seem like, remember with Mud from Star Trek, he was in a couple of episodes where he was, peddling the women and all of that. I found him to be a much more interesting and fun character than Taybor. Taybor was he looked interesting with all of his like funky hair and everything. That was cool. But like I knew his motivations immediately. He's not a bad guy, but at the end, he makes all these trades with people, and at the end, he takes all their gifts back and swaps everything back, and you're just like, why is he so petty? Like, I don't know. It would have been more interesting if he actually was a serious trader and did want, he could have still had the same story. He wants Maya, and they try to figure out some way. And in this one, they make like a robot of her. That's exactly her. Like, okay, that's weird. Like, why would you accept a robot? Like, if I want the person, then I want the person. I don't want a robot. Or was it supposed to be like a clone of Maya? It was weird. I don't think the clone or robot can, transform into other things. So that takes away a bit of her value. It was weird. Gosh, I'll give the enjoyment factor a 1. Like it was fine. So I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's sort of a marginal, like, yeah, that was okay. 6 is sort of a pass. This was like, yeah, it was all right. Like I didn't hate it or anything like that. I do think season 2 is a big time step down, though. It's just been, some of them have been like okay episodes. Like the last one I thought was actually pretty good. I think that got a 7 or 7.5, something like that. So that was actually a pretty solid episode. This one, there's a lot of, I don't know. And Tony, I feel like Tony's role is, I want to protect Maya because I like her, but I don't want to say anything. Like she has nowhere to go. So it's not like, you could just say, hey, I like you or whatever. I don't know. It's just weird. I can't get into this one. Helena and John are completely weird. Helena's really throwing me off. I liked when she was just very like, stoic and like, well, John, we need to do this. She's a doctor, right? Like having this big, like, oh, I've got perfume and ooh, we can get kinky. It's like, huh? Like what is going on? Like I know now in the perfume thing, that was the result of the perfume. That would have been very jarring if it was in season 1. If all of a sudden she's like, hey, John, and you're like, whoa, like what happened? Something's messed up with the doctor. But in this one, her personality is different. It's just too many of the personalities have changed, and it's affected the stories a little bit. Anyway, again, didn't hate it. It's fine. 5.5 out of 10. That's it. Please make sure you check out my other content, subscribe to the channel if you're interested, and like this video. And let me know what your thoughts are on Space 1999, guys. All right. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.